That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice. There's a heartstring tug there.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Not crying, right? Not crying.
This one brought to you by Gams.
Dude, we got him. We're ready. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. And we're doing Manly Movie Monday right now, y'all. I got Scott. I got Alex. We are doing our first foray into a trilogy, and we are at the conclusion of that trilogy. We're doing the Indiana Jones trilogy, the 80s movies. I know that, because there's because the other ones don't exist, right, or whatever, which is like kind of a position that I sort of hold. But we are on the last one. We're on the last Crusade, 1989. The kind of about 5 years after Temple of Doom dropped in '84.
Okay.
And they're kind of we're kind of back at it and kind of like hitting a bit of a, I don't know, maybe reset's the wrong thing, but like we're going into like a little bit of a different avenue with this one, as in we're exploring things about Indiana Jones as a character, which I think is something that's a little different than the other ones. And we're doing that via the relationship with his father.
Faja.
So, Scott, you have seen this movie before?
I have seen it, yep.
Yeah. What do you recall?
There's a blimp.
There is a blimp.
That's what I remember.
There's 100%. There's a blimp. What are you expecting going?
I have no idea. This is the one I've not
You
seen.
You might not have seen a stitch of this.
I don't think I have.
Really?
Like, there's nothing that sticks out. Yeah.
Like visually, because before you're just like you got the boulder, like
boulder, heart coming out.
Yeah, right. There's no visuals here.
Racist dinner.
Oh yeah, that was a little.
This one is. I've been most excited to see this one because it is the one that I've seen the least of, if not none.
And his dad is James Bond.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Which is kind of cool. Also, I think it's also a cool thing where Sean Connery in this movie, they convinced him to kind of like pull like a Bill Murray and be like, assume a little bit of an older mantle with this and kind of play a different part in it. And so I'll be very interested to kind of see what you think about their dynamic and shit like that. So
let's see.
We have to see, won't we? Yes. This has been a joyous, lovely little like kind of roll down memory lane for me. Like these movies are very special to me growing up and shit like that. It's been awesome that you've been able to check them out.
It's been so fun.
Have a good time, stuff like that. And it's been great for you guys to hang out with us over here on Manly Movie Monday. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to all of our Manly Movie Monday coverage, including we've got a ton of stuff coming, like still coming down the pike. Oop.
No, I mean, I think that he threw him, but
I
don't think that he meant for him to fall.
That's what
on the
I
cat.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Right here. No, I should have. Bullets in the phone.
That's what it was. Bullets in the phone.
On the feature film tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Manly Movie coverage and all of our feature film coverage. So you get a bunch of that stuff, and then everything else down the line, exclusive podcast, commentary tracks, all that kind of stuff. You want to do a commentary track for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, bud?
I'm told we need to.
I think you're gonna be. You might be jumping out.
Mark my words, I'll never do it. Smash cut.
Right.
I'm doing it. I bet a lot of this is going to come back to me watching it because I know I've seen this.
That was
before.
like what was happening with Raiders too.
Oh yeah.
Spielberg.
And I think that this is the original font they used in Raiders. Right?
Yeah, and again, there's like a whole kind of really, we're taking it back like to the whole thing. It's exactly sort of how
right
they did
into it.
Yeah.
Yo, Allison Duty.
Duty.
Do you know who she is? You absolutely do. We actually just saw a movie with her in it.
River Phoenix is in this?
River Phoenix. Who was in the Mosquito Coast with Harrison Ford a year before this?
Oh.
These guys look like Rough Riders or.
Oh, the Boy Scouts.
It's literally Boy Scouts.
That's me. That's definitely me.
Classic 80s fat kid buffoonery.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy's gonna die.
Yeah.
That boy's gonna die.
Get anything in? Got some. Right after we have our first shot of alert.
Oh, look at that.
But it's not.
It's not Indiana Jones.
No.
Because these guys are kind of like Luton, you know?
Who is playing young Indiana Jones?
Look at that.
River Phoenix is.
Indiana. That cross is an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
I think he's doing a really good, like, Harrison Ford bit. You know what I mean?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eagle the scout of those motherfuckers. Uh-oh.
He's got our thing.
Wow, he's got like the mannerisms down.
I think he does a pretty fantastic, like, kind of just. He's got kind of like the way he's arching his head and his thing. Also, this has got to be pretty wild because, like, River Phoenix was probably like, I don't know, 12 when the first movie came out. It's like you get to play a young version of this guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's got to be pretty wild for him. Where does the phobia of snakes come from?
Awesome.
Like, motherfuck!
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
This guy's like about to murder this child. Like, also, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these archaeological looters just have no scruples at all.
Oh.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Oh.
It's like, hey, nice fit.
Way out of this.
A lot of hijinks already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like, not as wild.
No. No, this is just straight up adventure stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
it's not the whip, but it's a whip. You know.
Oh, he just smacked himself.
I think it's a great thing that, you know, like, animals are being not used in you know, bad ways and stuff like that. But it is hard. That is just a real lion.
That's a real
going after
lion,
that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like.
This should be in a museum.
Ooh.
Magic?
Hold it. Make sure he doesn't double back.
There's some kind of magic suicide squad.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna disappear into another box or something.
Okay, kid. Out of the box. Now!
Nice.
He's like, what a rascal.
Yeah. What is a fake Indy's name? Like Ohio Johnson or
Right.
something? Like.
Well, if it isn't Illinois Smith.
No, Dad, you listen.
Junior!
Junior.
Why he's so smart.
Joe got it? Well, yes, sir. It's right here.
Indiana Jones about to learn about police corruption.
Yep. With the fucking Havana hat back there and shit. Everybody's got a different hat.
Yeah.
It's like the hat crew.
Yeah.
Hat squad.
Let's bring hats back. Huh?
Right? Yeah, I mean, they're so hard for me to pull off. I don't know. But not for this guy over here, though.
Every day.
Oh, there he is.
Cool.
Oh. Same guy.
Oh man, he's still alive.
Like good, clear visual stuff.
Oh.
Still trying to get it from him? I love it.
This is the second time I've had to reclaim my property from you.
It belongs in a museum. So do you.
Man, if you only had any ideas what was going to happen to Indiana Jones.
Damn.
Still great set work.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is incredible. Dios mío.
That would hurt so bad.
Oh no, it's going in the ocean.
Get out.
Did he punch?
Double punch.
Double punch,
Yes.
motherfucker. Yes. Go. Jesus.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of realizing too. Raiders is centrally located around Christian artifacts. Temple of Doom is not.
No.
And then this is again back to Christian artifacts.
It's always a lovely thing when a guy goes behind you. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Is he gonna hug me? Could be a hug.
Two best friends in the room.
This guy looks like an evil Hugh Hefner.
Well, remember Joe Grayson in Grandmaster Pycelle in Game of Thrones?
Oh,
That's him.
Wow.
Quite younger.
I see it. I see it.
No,
but
well, he's got the big beard and everything. It's
Yeah.
very different, but yeah.
We'll have a spring inside him welling up for
Are they looking for
eternal life.
for the cup? The Jesus cup?
But the brain nature
You'll see.
First one was a God box.
God, now that's the
Last one was glowstones.
Where the cup that holds the blood of Jesus Christ resides forever.
metal.
Blood cup. Blood cup. We have the blood cup. God blocks, glowstones, blood cup.
Caught his blood at the crucifixion and was entrusted to Joseph of Arimathea.
That's interesting. I would have assumed it was from the first alleged transubstantiation of communion, but it's not. It's from catching the blood from the crucifixion.
An old man's dream. Every man's dream, including your father's, I believe.
Don't talk about my dad.
Grail Lords is high.
Along in a moment, dear.
I need a blood cup, dear.
So what's this about a blood cup? Look at these rubbing shit on this priceless
champagne too.
Yeah, dude, like they would like oxidize and just like crumble immediately. Like
worth pointing out that this is almost beat for beat matching the introduction.
oh,
and
like when no, because it's like old guys talking about like lore and shit like that.
Well,
you know what I mean?
and when we watched Raiders, I noted that this is all the setup that I need. It's just a conversation in a room. It goes on about 5 minutes, tells you what the movie's about.
Exactly.
Believes that tomb to be located within the city of Venice, Italy.
Y'all ever been to Venice?
I have.
Wonderful city.
Awesome.
Yes.
Slept outside of the train station on the ground because like I mean an adventure. Like you know what I mean? Like it was wild. Like
you were Indiana Holmes.
Mr. Donovan, why don't you try my father?
We already have.
Ooh.
Your father is the man who's disappeared.
Oh, she.
he's like, that's a really oblong way to fucking wait to tell me that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So my dad might be dead.
he was like, classic. I gotta hook you first.
Canonically, Indiana is like Harrison Ford, and then he's from, I think, Chicago area, right?
They make reference to the fact that he went to the University of Chicago, which is actually where Harrison Ford went to college.
That's
smart.
And he grew up around Oak Park and shit.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
he's a Chicago boy. Like,
Him and Hemingway.
yeah.
What is it?
And it's like, how the fuck haven't we got him in like the Chicago chapter of John Wick?
Yeah, right?
Like,
oh, that would have been great.
fucking awesome, right? Music's killing it.
Big Spielberg shot there, right? Like
The pushing in or the receding thing,
Yeah.
that is in my office.
yes, I've seen that. Yeah,
Dude, like,
Dr. Jones, good luck. Be very careful. Don't trust anybody.
And again,
you got the guy with the map and everything like that,
Yeah.
you know. Just hanging out in fascist Italy. 1938.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
there's like a giant Il Duce poster in the background.
right.
Look at Venice. What a fucking town.
It's wild. It is really cool.
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm new to you. You have your father's eyes.
What's she in?
And my mother's ears. The rest belongs to you.
Wow.
So, this gal was just in a movie that we just did very recently, playing an old, decrepit British lady in R.
Oh shit!
That was her. She was like, like she got all fucking strung up in the things or whatever. But yeah.
Don't you get it? The tomb is somewhere in the library. You said yourself it used to be a church. In 10. Where's the 10?
It's incredible that protagonist shows up and the mystery is solved in 30 seconds fucking flat, you know?
Well, duh.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh shit.
X marks the spot.
Man, your class lectures actually fucking suck, Indy.
No, he doesn't know. They make it very hard to stamp.
Oh, that's a good bit.
I think that there's some great slapstick stuff in there.
Yeah.
What's this one?
The Ark of the Covenant.
Pretty sure. And that's about as much of a little callback as I think is okay. You know what I mean?
That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, rats.
Oh shit! Rat King.
That is
real
gross
rats.
to
Huh?
look at.
Yeah, dude, they had to breed 2,000 of them specifically for this movie, so they could know that they didn't have diseases.
Whoa.
2,000.
So those rats exist for the sole purpose
Of this film.
And then what do you think happened?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they went to a nice rat farm.
Nice rat farm upstate.
I'm not afraid of rats, but this is gross.
Fuck
as shit.
that shit, dude.
And Duty's doing this in heels, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what? No.
Every movie, you had the bugs, you had the snakes, and this one you got the rats. Like,
Wouldn't it be wonderful if you were here now to see this?
Never would have made it past the rats. Hates rats. He's scared to death of them.
fucking Shriner Frank Zappa's gonna fucking toast your ass. Oh my god.
The Moroccan Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, but like you're opening your eyes in crypt water, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, oh god.
I think again the only reason they even started patrolling is they knew they were gonna light
Yeah.
fire.
We're all cool with Mussolini. It's all great. Oh, hey, what the hell? What the hell is the for to come out to my thing? What are you doing? Interrupt my prosciutto.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Italian speedboat scene.
Are you crazy?
Oh.
It's a good bit. I mean, because you would like not hear it. It's very loud and shit, you know.
That was cool. Ooh, another big blade.
Yeah, dude.
Why are you trying to kill us? Because you're looking for the Holy Grail. Where is he? Coffin or dead?
Damn, Indy. This is cool.
Dude, this is
Fucking awesome, right?
If you don't let go of the dog, we'll both die. And we'll die.
He's like ready to go. Like he's kind of like.
This is your last chance. Tell them the dogs. It's yours.
He's like, yeah, that would suck. All right, cool. Let's get out of this thing. Like,
Well, don't let him get back on the boat. Well, I guess he wants to interrogate him. Yeah, okay.
Your father is being held in the castle of Grunwald on the Austrian-German border.
Man, we're going from Italy to Germany in the 30s. This is,
might even call it making an axis, you know?
Oh my god.
of evil. You know what I mean? Like,
Now we know.
Yes, now we know.
Marcus, get hold of Saul.
hey.
What about you?
Going after Dan.
Turn off your iPad, kid.
Knock it off. You're not.
Uh-oh, scoundrel mode activated.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Han Solo mode has been activated.
My guess is Dad found out more than he was looking for, and until I'm sure,
I'm going to continue to do things the way I think they should be done.
Oh! Not cool, man.
Dare you kiss me?
No. Think of something.
Uh-oh.
And now we will activate the Alex Cruz like subterfuge plot.
Before time. Can't leave us standing on the doorstep all day. What you find out I'll be doing me squats every morning, lads.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Look. I've gone and caught a sniffle. I'll buckle off and tell Baron Brunwald there's Lord Clarence MacDonald and his lovely assistant are here to view the tapestries.
Tapestries?
And if you are a Scottish lord, then
I am Mickey Mouse. How dare he?
How does it feel, Cruz, that you and Indiana Jones basically have the same instincts about how to solve problems,
Oh,
right?
man, it's awesome.
Oh, I'm loving
walk
it.
in with a fake accent and punch somebody.
Nazi hate.
Now would it be quiet like?
It'll be late, quiet, like that's how we're sneaking into shit all the time.
Oh,
They back.
Nazis!
Oh no!
I almost said Yahtzee.
That's a Nazi.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
Nazi hate these guys. I don't know why you got to make it so political, Dr. Jones.
Yeah.
I think he's in here
How'd you know?
because it's wired.
Cool.
Damn. Oh, shadow work, right?
Oh.
Junior? Yes, sir.
It is you, Junior. He's really good in this movie.
I'll never forgive myself.
Don't worry.
Fine. Thank God. Fake. So you can tell with a cross section.
It is, yeah, I forgot this film has that kind of very obvious begging for approval, affection, and a...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not a mean dad, per se, but...
No. I think he's just kind of like absent, but it's like, listen, I got my shit, you got yours, type
Yes.
of thing, you know.
And his shield. The inscription on Sir Richard's shield.
Sir Richard's shield.
Alexandra.
And it's cool, like he gets to tell him about,
Yes.
I got to do the thing, you know what I mean, that you want. I let people's love of archaeology in this thing, like they really highlight it a lot,
Yeah.
you know, like.
The father might be more animated by learning news about his passion than seeing his son, really.
It's how they communicate. Much like how a bunch of people, including myself, I was like, how do I talk to Pop? Talk to him about what sports are happening. Yep.
Sports.
It's how you. It's sometimes that's how you gotta
You
maintain
see, it's
it. you know?
sports.
Yes?
You didn't bring it, did you? Well, you did.
Look, we'll discuss this later. Or she'd have mailed it to the Marks.
Take it easy. Why do you think I sent it home in the first place? So it wouldn't fall into their hands. I came here to save you. Oh, yeah? And who's going to come to save you, Junior? I told you.
No.
Oh, shit.
Don't call me Junior.
Look what you did.
You've killed them.
That's far enough. Put down the gun, Dr. Jones. Put down the gun or the Fräulein dies.
Oh, I remember this motherfucker.
Indy, please.
What? Trust me.
Indy, no!
I didn't kill her. Huh? Go ahead. No! Don't shoot.
Indy, please, do what he says.
More shadow work in the back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Enough, she died. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Crisscross. Applesauce.
I mean,
Oh,
good turn.
man.
I do always love that. It's very melodramatic. It's very whatever. But like when they drop the act.
Yes.
Like it's a dope. If it's done effectively and cool, it's a great moment. Dun, 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 dun. Even the Nazis kind of get their own little theme.
Yes,
they do. Like that's their
They
theme.
had a couple. Little guy named Wagner.
How did you know she was a Nazi? She talks in shit.
Oh. Eskimo brothers. Eskimo poppin' son.
Apparently that line 100% just ad-libbed on the spot.
Oh.
And they kept it, because they were going to find out a little bit later in the movie or whatever it is, but he goes, she talks in the sleep. And they're like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Didn't trust him. Why did you? Because he didn't take my advice.
Oh my God, it's Q.
You know it. No.
Oh.
Brody's got friends in every town.
I can already tell this is building up to something comical.
Blend in, disappear. You'll never see him again. With any luck, he's got the Grail already.
They pump up like the laughs in here, but I think they're mostly well done bits.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Does anyone understand a word I'm saying?
Oh, hey.
Marcus Brody's son. Where's Indy?
Dude, I'm stoked they brought him back.
yeah.
Welcome to Iskandar. The director of the Museum of Antiquities has sent a call.
Oh man, I wonder if this guy.
Oh, that guy looks evil.
Papers. Of course.
Little Casablanca reference.
Hey, yeah. Just finished reading it back there. Run. Here. Egyptian mail. Morning edition. Run.
It's fun though. Sala feels like we know who he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's ready to go.
Oh,
look!
shit.
Oh look! It's the Florida state flag.
Yeah.
Aurelius instituted endearing culture. So, your presence.
I would love it if they're like, I'm not going to say who asked, but you know who it is. It's a very big deal.
It's a very big deal.
It's not Himmler. It's not Goebbels.
You're sort of like talking like NoHo Hank.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he is so good at killing people, my friend. So we get to cut out the old man.
Yeah. Little do you know, this is just making me hotter.
The stepbrother's like, she had the old bull, maybe now she wants the young calf.
Dad, we're men, okay? That means a few things. We like to shit with the door open. Go on riverboat gambling trips. We make our own beef jerky. That's what we do. We literally have never done any of those things.
This is how they say goodbye in Germany, Dr. Jones.
Boom.
Oh, Sean Cray, also, that's the lighter.
Oh, nice.
That's the lighter right there.
I'm not complaining because this is obviously an adventure comedy, but I don't. To give credit where it very barely due, the Nazis would have just killed them both. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, the idea that they would do this comical,
No, it's
like
Bond shit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel like the other guy who's kind of coming, like where he's just like, it's a living. Like,
Eliminate the American conspirators. Germany has declared war on the Jones boys.
I do like.
How the Jones boys gonna get out of this
the
one?
Jones boys are gonna get out of this one. I do. Really, I dig it. Oh shit.
100%.
I think that is actually probably the inspiration.
That's like a cool way to stage it and shit, you know?
I find that if I just sit down and think,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is just for yucks, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Bonk.
It looks like
It's It's like we just escaped with our lives. Like, what are you worried about?
We just got away from Nazis, and Dad can't even say, haha, good for you,
yeah, we just
son,
found out.
or
Like, we
whatever.
just found out that we just blasted the same chick.
Yeah.
Like, this is a wild day, Bob.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, that's a big boy in there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fuck yeah.
We're talking about knights,
Joust that
knights and
motherfucker.
stuff like that.
Oh, right through the.
Nice.
Yep. To the front. Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking launched.
Fucking killer, dude.
He did. He did not see that coming.
I wrote them down in my diary so that I wouldn't have to remember. German armies.
2 selfless martyrs. Jesus Christ.
That's the blasphemy.
What is the Spanish thing? The conchlas or whatever?
Chanclas.
Chanclas, you know.
If it is captured by the Nazis, the armies of darkness will march all over the face of the earth. Do you understand me? This is an obsession, Dad. I never.
Big Harrison Ford.
Great Harrison Ford pointing
Yeah.
and fucking saying shit. Love it.
Neither did Mom.
Oh.
Yes, she did. She kept her illness from me. All I could do was mourn.
We're going to Berlin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You didn't think the Nazis would burn your stuff? Wow. That's unfortunate, huh?
You came back for the book? Why?
My father didn't want it incinerated.
Is that what you think of me? I believe in the Grail, not this busting.
What?
Everything that the Grail stands for, who gives a damn what you think?
Great damn right there. Oh, it's so good.
Kind of looks like
He
him.
looks a lot like him.
Incredible.
And it's like he's signing the thing that he actually is actively
Looking
seeking
for,
out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this film, I don't know, it's funny because the tone of it is so comical and buoyant, but it flirts with such obviously terrible...
Very dark shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It works,
Well,
though. It works. I'm not, like,
yeah,
complaining.
no. This is a walk in the park compared to Temple Doom. Right now, we were finding out that the fucking stolen children are enslaved.
That's right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, well, these guys are looking pretty sharp. I would
yeah.
think when they switch up the like Indiana's like look a little bit. You know,
badass.
crazy.
Uh-oh.
How do you explain to the blimp conductor there are 2 Americans that have the Holy Grail diary?
Tickets, please.
This is the best line in the movie.
No ticket.
Yeah,
weirdly enough, that's the only thing that I clearly... Well, I guess I do remember some of the end, but that's, that's the one part that I remember.
Remember the last time we had a quiet drink? I don't know, shit.
Ah, Dad, our relationship sucks.
We never talked.
Hashtag daddy issues for life.
Yo, it is, though.
Yeah. I mean, this is that Spielberg shit. He hits on that stuff constantly. Like,
Did I ever tell you to eat up, go to bed, wash your ears, do your homework? No, I respected your privacy.
My neglect actually was excellent.
Seriously. Was that I left just when you were becoming interested. I'm here now. I can't think of anything. Then what are you complaining about? We have work to do.
You know, that's what fatherhood really is having a series of extremely productive conversations that are, scheduled to get things done, not being present or supportive,
right, right.
Unless you can articulate exactly what you want to talk to me about right
now.
Yeah,
100%.
What does that mean? I don't know.
You'll find out.
I think Sean Connery is very charming in this role.
He's great.
Though.
He's great in the role. And again, like, this is just... I just love the fact that they didn't try to... It's so boring when the dad is like exactly the same thing as the son. You know what I mean? Ad-libbed line from Harrison Ford because that guy, no, he can't fucking land a plane to save his life. He crashes constantly.
Wow.
Like, oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool shot.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They got us.
What a shitheel.
Oh my God.
Thanks.
Oh my God, you shot the fucking plane.
People are trying to kill him. I know! Your experience for me. The old time.
That's great dialogue.
Just awesome.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and then it's like you putting the bill down there. It's perfect.
Yeah. Serious.
Oh man.
This guy's like, pull up, dude.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Go, 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 roll!
It's a little silly. Like, the fuck? It's a little goofy, it's a little kind of crazy, but it ends with like a dead Nazi blowing up, and I can't be mad at it.
I cannot stress to you enough how little problem I have laughing at Nazis. I think that obviously fascism should be taken seriously, but I refuse to dignify this with some type of awe or reverence.
100%.
That goes for you, Internet. You know, to the extent you guys talk too much, you're serious and that you deserve your deference.
You think those guys are literally grammar Nazis?
Oh, that was cool.
He's out. That was a Spielberg shot right there. The bunch of just as he's figuring it out.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
And now we got the bird.
Oh shit!
Oh,
bird!
I suddenly remembered my Charlemagne.
Great.
Let my armies be the rocks and the trees and the birds in the sky.
Ah, love it. There's a fair amount of emotional journey that.
There's a little. Spielberg said, he goes like, this is like kind of the one thing where it's like I could get into like, because what else can you do other than throw shit at him? You have to get into character study stuff.
Yeah.
We're not learning a tremendous amount about him, but we are learning about this guy.
You're watching him slowly reconcile or at least understand his father.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Dude, the tank scene might be my favorite action like sequence. I think it's that or the truck.
What do you think you're doing? Get down!
Dad, we're well out of range.
Stay here while Saul and I organize some transportation.
He's good in this role.
He's fantastic. Like, no, I just love the kind of like the lack of ego of Connery. It was like, I'm gonna play second fiddle.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be kind of the comic relief, and I'm gonna go for a different vibe. Like, and they're just mowing these guys down.
Damn.
I mean, they got like bolt action shit, and they have like machine guns and stuff.
The Nazis certainly were not friendly to the people of North Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I learned before this film started? Sean Connery's dead, actually.
Yeah, we were looking at that.
Dead as
3 years
I
ago.
had forgotten that.
Yeah.
I did not know he was dead.
No, you can't do that anymore, Sean. Is he still alive?
Yes.
He's got to be old, huh?
He is.
Like 90? 80? He's older than Harrison Ford, right?
Oh, yeah. He plays his dad in this. I think he's alive. Oh, no, he died. Whoops, died 3 years ago.
Oh, no.
What
the hell was that?
That's some Ivy League horse shit. Like,
Dr. Jones has done nothing but get himself captured.
That miserable little dial of yours.
Just slapped him. my god.
That is not the first time he has slapped another human being with a glove.
Tells me that goose-stepping morons like yourself should try reading books instead of barn.
Don't be political and go after the GOP platform,
Yeah,
my dude.
right,
Come
yeah.
on, like.
Hey, Donovan! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oh man, that is cool.
Nice.
Love it. God, maybe.
Compensation for my brother-in-law's car.
Love it.
They have them in the belly of that steel beast.
It doesn't look like a Panzer. I'm not an expert.
Right.
I don't know. Fuck. Man, that is fucking awesome.
That's crazy. Oh shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's like Harrison was really bounding up on the horse, getting the shot. There's a fucking like an explosion going on.
Yeah.
Like fucking awesome.
Same
like,
with the motorcycle earlier.
yeah. We just gotta get you off, dude.
Yeah. Never thought the Nazis would blow me up.
Right.
Stop it up. Oh, love it.
Shit. This stunt is insane. Like the stunt guy who did all these movies for Harrison and shit. This is one of the craziest ones. Off the horse, onto the moving shit, like live, no wires, nothing. Like,
and look at the camera work. You
Yeah.
see the bad guy, you know,
love
he's
it.
rising
Yeah,
up to beat
absolutely.
him.
And also, like again, action movies are about motivation. I am trying to save my dad's life. You know what I mean? Like,
also the Holy Grail.
holy shit! Like, I didn't mean to do that. Get the hat back on.
Oh Christ! I remember
The pen? What? The pen is mightier than the sword.
Hold on, right next to
If that ain't me,
dude. Oh shit!
That was a cool stunt.
Unbelievable.
just grinning.
Yeah.
And like kind of a masochist, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
wants
absolutely.
to do it the mean way. He's got a gun.
Oh my god!
Imagine being ground to like roast beef or whatever on the side there. Ooh. Ooh.
Dude. Fuck. Like he always has to earn it. Like he has to persevere, like which is why you're rooting for him.
That's kind of what that's what I mean by like a way that he solves
Ooh.
problems, you know. Bump.
Oh!
Ugh.
First headshot of the
Yeah, oh, no. I don't think we're getting domed in the same way like that we did in the first one. Oh shit.
Yeah. That probably hurt like hell though.
Oh yeah.
Get in there! Come on, Salah! Big boy! Giving him kidney shots. Father Indy.
Yes.
Great timing with the
Yeah,
hat and
no, when he
everything.
loses the hat.
Did he fall with? Oh. Look at the puppet.
You
wow.
see it.
Yeah.
That's a dummy for sure.
Oh, so now Dad has to contemplate the loss of his son.
This is the emotional part of the movie right here. Moment.
I've lost him. And I never told him anything. I just wasn't ready, Marcus. 5 minutes would have been enough.
Jesus.
Dude. me leaving work on Friday right here. Like just.
Oh.
Great shot. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice. There's a heartstring tug
Oh
there.
my God, absolutely.
Man, maybe I'll see the new one. Fuck.
I don't know.
I think they
I'm
got
gonna
me.
see it.
I
I'm
think
gonna
they
see
got
it.
me.
I think I'm gonna go see it.
Well done. Come on.
He's like, well done. And then he just drops to his knees instantly.
Why are you sitting there resting? We're so near the end. Come on, let's go.
Well, because Indy, I think, through the course of the adventure, is the one more fatigued, the one more who's enduring more.
Oh, absolutely.
And his father's like, ha-ha!
Yeah, right. like I squirted a guy with a pen, and then, and actually, yes, say you killed a guy really good there, Indiana. But who's got the top kill count?
Yeah.
me with that one truck blew up like I don't know 20 dudes
Yeah,
or
20
something.
men's souls.
I've got the bloodlust now, boy. Very cool, real place, I think, in Jordan.
I was going to say, it looks similar to where Petra is located. I don't know if it is. It's a famous wonder of the
Yes.
ancient.
Oh yeah.
It fucking is Petra, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Civilization. The video game series, I'm a big fan. And again, you know, if this was a modern film, they would have done a CGI thing.
Just made some fucking load of shit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, turns out, like, there's actually, like, we can have moments of awe with things that actually exist
And
in
are
the real
incredible,
world. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Your friends.
Whoa.
Man, that sense of panic is real.
It's a good performance by this guy.
Oh.
Another volunteer.
I like how they call them volunteers.
That gives everlasting life. Hitler can have the world, but he can't take it with him.
Ooh.
I'm going to be drinking my own health when he's gone the way of the dodo.
So you see, I'm a real piece of shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I found a way to be worse than Nazis.
Shooting me won't get you anywhere.
You know something, Dr. Jones? You're absolutely right.
Oh.
Dad. Dad.
Oh.
Junior.
No!
Get back!
Oh, they shot me. They're gonna be all right. Say the word. Every gut
Say the
shot.
goddamn word.
Every gut shot from
Right,
now
seriously.
forever.
Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay. Oh God.
Oh,
It'll be all right.
You can't save him when you're dead. The healing power of the Grail is the only thing that can
It's
save
smart.
It's a good writing piece. 'Cause
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
it's-
How's that for fucking motivation?
Oh.
I gotta say, this has been so much better than the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this.
Oh yeah.
This one's been really good, and like you said, like that callback's definitely there, like that callback formula.
Oh, so he knows there are. Yeah, I forgot. So he knows there are hints in here.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't exactly know how they express themselves in the traps
Well,
themselves.
yeah, and his dad's bleeding out. You know, so you can't ask him.
Right.
Follow up in there. You are dying now.
I mean, I guess it would mean someone who kneels. Penitent. So someone who's like atoning for sin or
So
something.
you got the duck when you walk through?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I'm like,
Years before God.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
Who fucking designed this Hellraiser? Like,
Now for a bit. Jehovah begins with an I.
Oh man, if that ain't me. And just like the climax of Raiders, like it makes no sense how this would work, but it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah,
like,
no. Well, I mean, like...
Blood cup.
Blood cup.
You gotta get a blood cup,
Copa
dog.
sangrado. No, what is it? Sangre?
Copa de sangre.
Yeah.
It's a leap of faith.
Harrison's great in this too, huh?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, we still got the juice.
What the fuck? That's cute. That's pretty cute.
You have to step on a magic eye poster.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And this, I don't know, is this the most famous part of the film? I think so.
It's got the biggest meme
Yeah.
in this movie.
That person still has a fucking face.
Because it gives you...
Oh, you're just old.
He's old as fuck.
Speaks contemporary American English.
Yeah. It's like, fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like, he's like... Hold on. Like, sorry, I brought Nazis to the party.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So I'm cool. These other guys.
not so much. It's kind of complicated.
As the true Grail will bring you life, the false Grail will take it from you.
Oh, it's the one that says God on it?
Yeah. It'd be funny. It's like
It's like no, like do not take property of
Yeah.
God, like in the company.
Do not put in dishwasher.
Right,
Hand
right,
wash
right.
only.
Now, what's interesting, I don't know if they communicate this. Is she setting him up?
I think she is at best indifferent or probably setting him up.
Yeah.
Plus, they have worked really hard to show her as, oh, I only teamed up with the Nazis because
Right,
I love
right.
the Grail.
Please melt. You gonna melt?
Last time we got someone melted. Yeah, she totally meant it.
Yeah.
Is it turning into dust? Oh!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking gnarly, man.
Oh yeah, great.
Chose
poorly.
And that's the meme. That's like the gift that everybody sends.
Okay.
You know?
It's fucking great. There's someone else who
That one
held
right
it
there?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The modest cup.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out.
What? You just saw some other dude turn to dust and he's
Yeah.
just running
Like, I
over
think
there.
this is
Yeah.
okay.
Just looking for like Jesus' old Nalgene bottle. That's where it was.
There's like a koozie on it.
Yeah, that would be mine.
You've chosen wisely.
Okay, watch me take it.
Yeah.
Lord is gonna give him the juice. Gonna give him the juice.
Cool lighting.
It'd be funny if they both end up living. Well, Sean, insert your own joke about this series going on too long.
Oh
now,
yeah, well,
right?
it's like
You know?
no. This is the cup of de-aging. Like,
oh,
there's a cute moment. Like it kind of comes to, and then he's like, wait a minute.
still prioritizes the cup
Yeah.
over his fucking son.
It's like his comedic timing and shit is like he's also like he's on it with this one.
Yeah, everybody's good in this.
Everybody's got it.
No
like,
real weak spots.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Girl, don't do it.
Baby girl.
It's ours, Indy. Yours and mine.
Back then, she didn't want me. Now I'm hot. She's all on me.
I see what they meant by the. I thought the seal was the cave he was in.
So you can give it to him here. It's like but you have to stay there, and that's the only way that you can keep it. Which is again like another caveat and like.
Yeah, you clumsy bitch.
Sweetie.
Out of Abraham sure loves making up extremely complicated rules. Huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Your other hand, honey, I can't hold you.
I'm raging.
And she's tempted. She's tempted.
She is.
She compromised with the Nazis. She's compromising now. Bye, bitch.
Done.
Reach it, Dad. Indiana. Indiana. Let it go.
Cool shot.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for fucking up my house. He's sitting there, he's like, oh, sweet release of death, take me.
Yeah, right.
He's down, he's ready to go. But yeah, very cool. Like, it just looks awesome, like the way that it's.
Whoa.
Elsa never really believed in the Grail. She thought she'd found the prize.
And also, bros before hoes.
What did you find, Dad? Me.
May he who illuminated this illuminate me.
Illumination. Junior? Dad? What does it always mean? It's Junior. That's his name. Henry Jones Jr. Like Indiana. I mean, the dog Indiana. There we go.
Literally, George Lucas's dog's name, and he named the character after it. Named after the dog.
Got a lot of fond memories of that dog.
Kind of amazing. Indy's kind of the straight man in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Just ready to fall off of that shit.
After you, Junior. Yes, sir.
Incredible.
With the silhouette again. I'm getting the tingles, like, right now, you know, like. It's like, slow the fuck down. Like, and then you ride into the fucking sunset.
Would have been a great way to end this trilogy.
It's like a really fitting way, and everybody making this was just like, damn, like I think we put together like a pretty good, effective, like
made $1 billion.
Three films of like adventure and stuff like that. I don't know, you know, and literally riding into the sunset,
Yeah.
like you know. So what did you find, crew? We just concluded the third movie in the 80s, you know, Indiana Jones trilogy. What'd you think, man?
It was awesome. I think for me, that one might be my favorite.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a way in which I think it's a bit of the emotional core. I think is what gets you there.
Yes.
In a certain sense, like there in ways, it's like I would have to acquiesce that Raiders is overall the better movie. The most iconic, I think, it's the tightest. I think it's like kind of like everything's kind of clicking in a certain sense. There is a endearing, like more of a heart to this movie in a certain sense with the dad angle and all that material. And I think that's what really warms you to it. I think in a certain sense. And so I could totally understand that. I mean, but like. You asked me, it depends on what day of the week. I mean, I'll tell you Raiders are this one, but I could see how that happened. And for a long time, this was absolutely my favorite, for sure.
It's really good. It didn't disappoint at all. I did think that his fault, like Sean Connery's gonna be a bigger part of it, like maybe more actiony, but I like what you said, how like he knew like he kind of had to take the backseat on this one and just kind of be, like you said, like the comic relief and like the second number 2 because
or just like listen, we got another angle to which you are going to entertain this audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he's really entertaining.
And you're gonna you will stand in contrast because otherwise we just have the same dudes doing the same thing. We have 2 dudes just like action manning, and like that can only be captivating for so long.
And it was good to see Sal back, or was it Sala? Yeah, fucking awesome to see him back.
They got him. They got him for Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he's in. He looks old as shit. Yeah, because he is old as shit.
I mean, he wasn't young when he did Gimli, right?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, yeah. So no, but yeah, I don't know. How about you, Scott? What are you thinking?
Man, much like Raiders of the Lost Ark, this was a part of my childhood. I probably saw it, 5 times as a kid.
Yeah.
It's better than I even remember. I think this is a really well-made film. I think I'm probably in the same position as you, Sean, where, gun to my head, I would probably say Raiders is the best film of the 3 Indiana Jones films that were ever made.
Yeah.
But I think it's glad that the trilogy, the 3 films.
Yeah.
The 3 films.
That were ever made.
Yeah.
I think, it ends on such a high note, and this film feels, again, I'm not trying to be a downer. Temple of Doom was weird. I did not care for it. It was not great. And this felt like such an incredibly, as you said, emotionally resonant high note to go out on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there is such a sense of completeness to the character. And to like who he is, how he solves problems, what his values are, who he is as a man,
where he came from, like the impetus of what drove him.
There's, now that I'm thinking about, like, there's a lot happened in this movie.
Yes,
a lot happened. Like, I was just like, I felt like the scene in Under Venice was forever ago.
Yes,
like and then the opening with the
River
flashback,
Phoenix.
River Phoenix, really cool,
cute. About the line that you take some of that stuff because it's like because people have said we're just like every identifiable characteristic about me was procured in a single day. And like in a certain sense, you know what I mean? Like and that's we were talking about like kind of the soloness of it all, but. It's enough. It's like it's not the exact whip, but it is like it's like hear him using a whip. Here's why he's fucking afraid of fucking
the scar
snakes
on
and
the
shit.
chin.
Scar, that whole shit.
But it was like it was like
wispy enough that it was okay.
But it's like it made sense though, and it worked, and it was done well. Like it wasn't. I like none of that felt forced to me. Like his interaction with that guy, like obviously like shaped his presence, like his style, right, when he's out there in the field and in the whip and everything, the snakes thing, like it didn't feel like I was being force fed this, like
it was cute. You want to know the difference was? It was like, well, what name do I put down? And then he's like looking around and he sees like a map or something like that, and then he just goes like Indiana Jones. None of that shit. You know what I mean? Like
what movie?
That's Solo.
That's
Solo.
Oh,
no, it was like so. Yeah. So like, well, what should I put down? I don't know. What do you have a last name? Okay, I'm Solo. It's bullshit. Like that was kind of one of the. No. It's there, but I think it's very artfully done in a way that I think is not. It doesn't get too eye rolly and it doesn't get too much about it. Any particular scenes that you enjoyed more? What stood out?
I really liked the tank scene was cool. The tank fight sequence was awesome.
Wild.
It's fucking great, dude. The tank scene's great. Like one of the best set pieces of the series.
Probably like the crypts underneath that library
in Venice.
Yeah, in Venice.
I mean,
that was cool.
Well,
in the boat scenes. Yeah, in the boat scene.
Yeah,
was awesome.
Oh yeah,
that was really cool.
No, I love that boat chase. I mean, like, and it's the tank scene especially. It's like when. I don't know. It's just everything's very clear. It's like they're shouting each other's names, like whatever it is. Like he's all in there and stuff, and like you're. I don't know. It's very reminiscent to the plane sequence in a certain sense, where he's trying to rescue Marion, and like the whole thing, or they're trying to take over the plane to get it to get out of there or whatever. But it's like But I like the desperation that you kind of feel, and the fact that they can kind of bob between. Some things where it's just like, the pen's mightier than the sword. Yeah. You're like, okay, like you know what I mean? Like, but going from that to like really feeling like the stakes are like kind of real. He's taking his head and
Into
smashing it onto the grate. You know what I mean? Like he's underneath the thing, and they're just like, it's just Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Multi-million dollar, like one of the best fucking movie stars to ever do it, and they're just pouring fucking like dirt and gravel all over him, and it's like, it's seeing people go through that type of shit. Like we saw that with RRR. When with the introduction of Rama's character, like even though he's doing all this really insane otherworldly, like in almost superhuman shit, you know, in a certain sense, like he's getting fucked up, like he's getting dust in his face. He looks grimy, he looks wet, he looks sweaty, and I think that these movies do, like that sequence in particular does that better than anything. Just like it's almost like Indy like kind of like just perseveres. I think it's in a sense. Like same thing with like dragging yourself underneath a fucking car. It's like because you can take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think one of the things I said during the course of the film is that by the end of this trilogy, I feel like I have a very strong idea of who Indiana Jones is by how he solves his problems in front of him. You know?
Yeah.
He always does it through ingenuity, grit, effort, struggle, overcoming impossible odds by being clever or lucky instead of, say, just punching through everyone per se.
Being the smartest motherfucker in the room.
Yeah.
Knowing how everybody figured out.
It's powerful, and it does make the tragedy of the later films like more palpable. I'm not even being a downer. It's just that like at the end of this, I feel like this is a real person, or maybe not even real, but like it's so
a believable person.
It's so fleshed out that like in my mind, if I were a kid going home after watching this, I could draw my own comic book of Indiana Jones and, you know, the adventures of Plymouth, Michigan, my hometown. And I feel like I would have a way of understanding how he might do things,
100%,
you know, there, right?
Yeah, and just forever instilling, like, when I'm looking at something that's dusty, like, and all that shit, like to this day, like, and then I do it, and then I'm like, fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's well put. I mean, like, and they kind of got to, again, they kind of got to do, like, their Bond thing, but in maybe, like, a little bit more of a meaningful way, as far as, like, a love interest, who turns on you, who sells you out, and shit like that, and, like, all that kind of stuff.
Well, she kind of redeemed herself a little bit.
Well, I kind of like that, though, because
it's a better wrinkle for the character.
Yeah, she was defined early by just being pretty and interested in the Grail. Her tragic turn was that she had compromised what was obviously wrong because she was so passionate about this one singular focus that she had, and that ultimately, while she wanted to kind of middled back and forth between the right thing and the wrong thing, she couldn't let her single-minded fascination with this one thing go.
Which is what gives way to the moment when his dad grabs him, and he's just very warm.
Yeah.
He's like Indiana, let it go. Like it's not. There's more important fucking things than just these like artifacts of shit, you know, like in the sand. You know what I mean? Like, and so, I think. Yeah, it's a good script. You're right. Like it moves at a clip. Again, like you're not wrong. Like especially in the opening, like the beginning, like the 30 minutes or whatever. It's like, okay, we're getting back to fucking basics type shit. You know,
the scenes from the pseudo Princeton to then departing for Europe are just very like we have done this before.
Totally. Then we're just like, okay, so we're not having we're not pouring any weird poison into fucking Harrison Ford and making him whip kids and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's
I think something else the film does too is like this, like really well is the callbacks to the first film to kind of establish like we're going back to basics, you know, like the ship propeller was very reminiscent to the scene from where that big guy.
Or they were just like, let's do another propeller scene, but we'll make it slow.
Slow. And then like
with eye contact.
The call back to the Ark, right? He's like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Pretty sure.
That was fucking probably my favorite line in the movie. Actually,
it's very simple about delivery that Harrison Ford kind of is able to. It's like pretty sure, like you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to make that work as a laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
why is that so funny?
I don't know. I think
pretty sure.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I think it's like, are you sure? Pretty sure. But that's kind of. It's just like that kind of like absolute just juggernaut of star power that is Harrison Ford. He's still on it, still got it.
He's excellent in these movies. Even in Temple of Doom, I thought he was excellent. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's. I think it's a testament to him that Indiana Jones in the first one, The Raiders, we were kind of making the broad analogy to those like adventurers in Darkest Congo kind of action novels or novellas or comic books.
Alan Quartermain shit, and everything.
I could see a lesser actor wilting like a fucking flower in the sun under the weight of this not only very big role, but facially kind of silly in a lot of ways.
Well, no, selling it, like actually having the goods to back it up in a certain sense, it's. No, I mean, like you do wonder what the Selleck version of that would have been.
I would love to see it. I forgot about that.
It'd be interesting. He's crazy handsome. I mean, it would be really disappointing if fucking
his dad would have been Sam Elliott. Though.
Yeah,
mustache.
It would be so disappointing to see Indiana Jones as a Fox News contributor or whatever it is. Like, I guess Tom Selleck's an asshole.
Oh, I did not know
he's
that.
like a giant conservative asshole, which is like whatever. But like,
it's all right. Sean Connery's an asshole.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Yeah,
that's right.
Was Junior?
I was an asshole.
I want to just say one more thing.
But no, I would have loved to have seen. I would have loved to have been like, I won.
Not to be serious, because I've said a little bit of this while we were watching it, but this film is made by Steven Spielberg. He's the guy who directed Schindler's List.
Yeah.
He's made several films.
Saving Private Ryan.
Right. He's made several very powerful films about the dangers of fascism and perhaps specifically Nazis.
And the theater of World War II.
And the theater of World War II. Yeah. And this film, it really rides a very interesting, and I think it rides a deftly, line about comedy, buoyancy, adventure, peril, but then also the extremely serious topic of Nazism and fascism in Europe, etc. And it's weird because, like I said, just like with Harrison Ford, I think a lesser actor would have wilted under the pressure of the role. I think a lesser director would have fucked this up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there would have been like a goofy goose-stepping, joke or something like that.
You're so close to getting into like Hogan's Heroes.
Right,
shit like that. Where it's just like, it's a sitcom about Nazis. Like, it's one of the most bizarre things. It ran for seasons or whatever it is.
I give the film, but maybe specifically Spielberg, a lot of credit for somehow being able to take that extremely difficult subject matter, a scant 40-some years after the events depicted, right?
Survivors are going to see this movie in theater.
That's right,
I mean?
And then presenting it in a way that is not only intelligible to children and fun to watch, but that I think that as an adult watching this, I never felt like the Nazis were a joke per se.
No.
I just thought that they were laughed at by the film, which is great.
It's
never bad to laugh at fascist assholes.
It's American as fucking. Hopefully as American as apple pie. But the whole yeah, you're right. I mean, and even when they stretch it all the way to getting an autograph from the dude himself, kind of crazy.
I totally forgot about that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like the big guy. You know what I mean? And
I'm not gonna say who.
But again, just sort of kind of. But also, the joke is on him. The thing that he is seeking, but he's so ginned up and pumped up about this thing that he's doing, this awesome little fucking book burning, thing that they're doing in Miami, and this whole, and he's just it's right there, and he just lets it slip through his fingers.
I think that's a very adept way to say it. And this will be my last.
Sure.
I'm not trying to beat this.
No. I think it's an important part of what makes
I think it is important to find out a way. How do you laugh at things that are serious in a way that empowers the nobler instincts of man, but does not take away the severity of the threat? And you said it correctly, Sean. The jokes are always made at the expense of the Nazis.
Yes.
Which is, I think, excellent. I think that's very good.
Which I'm 100%.
Again,
never get tired of.
It's never wrong to make fun of Nazis.
You guys want to play Wolfenstein after this?
That's right. I mean? Let's do it.
Chop them down.
Yeah. Anything you didn't like about it?
I mean, I can't really say too. I mean, I don't know.
People didn't. I'll tell you, people were because we don't realize it because T2 is fucking awesome and shit like that. But there was a lot of people like that did not really fuck with T2 because it took a softer approach because you have a kid, he's not killing stuff. People were kind of in a similar vein, like a little disquieted about the amount of comedy and kind of japes and laughs that are in here. But the thing is that it does all of that stuff really well.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything bad, really. I mean, the story was great.
If you made me find a criticism with this film,
probably get there, but
I would say it is a little busy with the number of characters that are present. I think Marcus, I love him. He's great.
Yeah, they didn't make.
He's not necessary to the film. You could have cut.
He could have stayed. He could have stayed back in Princeton or whatever.
But these are things
and
where
then you meet up with Sala. But the fact is, I think the other thing is that we've had another movie's worth of legwork of knowing who he is, and we don't have to spend as much time.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's kind of the same thing with Sala. It's like we can bring in Sala. We know his
Yeah, but
deal.
Sala's got kicks ass, and he's like,
It was so great. It's like I said no camels. That's 5 camels. Compensation for my brother-in-law's car.
That
and again,
was great.
It's just like a little teeny tiny like subplotty thing that's in there, and it's such a great joke.
Yeah.
And she like that's called belonged to my brother-in-law. Like, I mean, like he crushes it. Allison Duty, I thought was like really
She
really
was
good.
excellent.
I mean, one of the best. I mean, Karen Allen is the best Indiana Jones.
Marion, yes.
Marion,
yes,
I think. But she's right up there.
I thought she was great.
Yeah.
She's the most conflicted character in the film.
Yeah.
Maybe like the most interesting as far as like their journey, or has the most like kind of, I guess, nuance maybe? Or,
yeah. You didn't know which way she was going to go. Yeah. I was never concerned that Indiana Jones was going to be like, maybe these Nazis have a point. You know what I mean?
Maybe she has
You literally, no, again, like the camera goes over, and there's just something so satisfying about hearing Harrison Ford just look at something that's like, Nazis.
Those guys.
It's so satisfying. It's really, I mean, like, I think it might just be like kind of like iconography alone, and just like how just sharp like Raiders is what puts it over the edge. But I do think that, again, like when that scene when he didn't go off the cliff and they think that he died.
Yeah.
And like he comes over and he puts a button on that line. He's just like, thought I lost you, boy. It's just like, you're like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
5 minutes is all it would have taken.
Yeah, well, and again, that's listening. What does he mean? Like, what is he talking about? You know what I mean? Like,
what I think that I appreciated about that moment that I never got when I was a kid is I was about to flip the table when they were sitting together, and Indy was like, "You could have just talked, you know, could have."
Oh, and
he says, "Well, what did you want?" Like, this is such a defensive asshole thing to say. Oh, you wanted me to be president and talk to you? Well, talk to me right now.
Yeah,
you know,
right, totally.
But that moment, he's like, "I had it."
Yep.
I could have, and I didn't. And you see that sense of loss in a really powerful way.
Yeah, and it's done like really like in not a lot of screen time too. There's note to everybody. We don't. I think that just moving things along, and there's a way to move things ahead quickly, but where you can kind of piece it together. I think that's something that's a little lost on filmmakers and writers now, especially, where it's just like everything has to kind of have like, I don't know, it's like the George Lucas effect where we just got to show spaceships just landing. Yeah, we got to have that in the movie. Like,
who knows how they got there? Right?
That's what I mean. Like again, like it's kind of crazy, like how like. It's one of those things where you expect him to kind of come up and, like, if you were sitting here and you were like, okay, so how is Indy and Sala gonna see each other for the first time? You know what we'll do? We'll have him sing that song that he sang to him the last time that he saw him up on the boat. Yeah. I am the monarch of the sea, like, or whatever. And like, but like. We got a guy in tank. We got a you know what I'm saying? Like
we got blood cup.
I think there's we got blood cup. What was it like? God box,
glowing rocks,
God blocks, glow rocks, blood cup. I'm loving it. No, I mean, like, but I think that it's just like a really, and I'll send you guys because this went through a bunch of different.
I'd love to see that
rewrites and stuff like that. And like, I mean, originally George Lucas wanted to have this be like. The whole thing was in a haunted house.
Wow. George?
No, George is he's kind of cool with like some of the impetus of stuff. Like he's an ideas guy, and Spielberg will snatch those and let some of the other ones go. You know what I mean? Like
which
you know
of
what I'm
these
saying?
two
Like,
men do I trust more to make a good film?
Yeah, and so I think that but he gave him they're like, okay, well, we'll make a castle, like kind of a spooky castle thing. It'll be like a little sequence that we do in this movie that's
with
kind
the
of
rotating
survived and shit like that. And all that stuff. So I don't know. Like this, I mean, overall, the trilogy of Indiana,
super fun.
You've gone through the gauntlet.
Love it.
Yeah,
love it. I'm very curious about the fourth one, but these three, I'm really happy. I'm really happy got to see it with you guys, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But it was a great time, and I'm definitely gonna see these movies again. Like I'm gonna watch them again.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
awesome.
dude,
infinitely rewatching.
Like this is going into my
ass magnet. Like if it is on, you are just like
this going into my yearly Lord of the Rings rotation.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Yeah,
It's like that, John Wick, and now now Indiana Jones.
You rock one. You kind of rock one. Or just like it's just like if it's ever on or whatever the fuck it is. Like I remember like we catch. I think it was like one of the last ones. Like my brother, my sister, my dad. We were over at his place and stuff like that. Last Crusade was on, and it was just like. Oh, well, we're not watching golf now. You know what I mean? Like we're watching this shit. You know what I mean? Like So it's again, I think that they do really, really. It's a warts and all in the middle thing, and I think the Temple. I think the everything that's said about Temple of Doom is merited, but I think it's sort of like. It's sometimes like you can have like kind of a gnarly trip, but when you think back on it, you kind of only keep the good stuff. And that's sort of just like all these different sequences and all these characters and all this cool shit.
One thing I think that glosses over even some of the warts, as you said, in Temple of Doom, these films are all really well made. Like if you
stupendously well made.
The set and location shots and the things that they build and like the effects and the way, Sean, you were like rocking in your chair with enjoyment, seeing Harrison Ford himself riding these horses, jumping off the shit, like doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
This feels like someone wanted to go out and make this as compelling and for the audience to feel it in a deep, visceral way as possible. And I think, again, Spielberg is probably the greatest director of our generation.
He's up there, man, for sure. And the other, it was kind of the same thing with RRR, like from before, where it's just like sometimes when people are really trying. They got a strong characters, good story, like kind of like the bedrock is there, but also there is a kind of unbridled enthusiasm to give somebody a great time and shit like that.
Yes.
You can sort of feel that. You can feel that in all those movies to varying degrees and stuff like that. I think, but like kind of like Minecart Chase and like when Temple of Doom really kicks is having fun. Like you can feel it. You can fucking feel it, like for sure. And in here, like you can tell, like it's like we're really excited to have like Indiana Jones hang around with elder statesmen, like James Bond. You know what I mean? Like I can't imagine being probably the age that these guys are growing up with the Bond movies and getting to do this. You know what I mean? Like and that energy is palpable, I think.
I completely agree, man.
And Kathleen Kennedy produced this movie, so have that blow your fucking mind.
Really?
She produced all of these. She produced this, she produced like E.T. She
Holy
produced
shit.
like Old Girls has a fucking rap sheet. Like
tip of the cap to you.
I don't tell that to all those motherfuckers on the internet for sure. Like
I'm
it's like but like her and Frank Marshall and everything that they kind of do, like they just kind of it was just a really good group of like creatives and artists just kind of like coming together and made something.
The joy jumps off the screen.
It's absolutely insane how much.
I had fun with every bit of it.
It's palpable.
Hey, I'm glad to share it with you.
Absolutely. Hold on. Do we get to grades?
Yep. Let's do it.
A for me. Solid A.
I'm thinking, this is like A minus territory. I mean, like I've been watching it. Like this was the first Indiana Jones movie that I ever saw. I saw this one first when I was like 6 or something like that, or whatever it was. Probably not great, but I was like, this is awesome. There's more, and then okay, I know what I'm doing for the weekend, but I think this is A territory, A minus territory. Just like good, involving just enough of like good emotional material to really kind of clue you in a different way than most of the other movies were capable of and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm actually, I think with both you guys here, I know I'm the miser, but I would give this an A. I enjoyed the shit out of this film. It felt brisk, it felt fun. And as I mentioned a moment ago, all jokes aside about the fourth one, this felt like such a completely.
It did feel like a nice little wrap up.
Yeah, we are done with this.
And not to make it kind of like hyper, what do you like Western Christian, like whatever, but like we found the cup of Christ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like Jesus bled into this thing. Like as far as big historical moments.
Where do you go
shit,
from
like,
there?
Like
Right?
it's kind of like this is pretty wild. You know what I mean?
Someone
it's
comes to Dr. Jones and like the Buddha pissed in this toilet once. Like, yes, this is bullshit. I'm not gonna touch it.
Vishnu, like left a Blumpkin, got a Blumpkin like, on this one thing or whatever it is. Like, is that happening or whatever it is? Like, I'm not sure. But like, no, and so and kind of like the last Crusade.
Yes.
Like even in the title, there's like a kind of a finality. The
to
finality
it.
of it, and how it ends so strong and shit like that. So anyway, us three guys over here are going to ride into our own sunset, even though it's it's like not, it's dark out.
It's nighttime.
It's sunset.
It's setting suns. But we are going to roll out of here. But this has been our first trilogy, our first kind of set of movies.
Great.
It's been fucking
great.
awesome time. We hope that you guys had a good time. This is absolutely like so dope to like, and again, we say this all the time. It's not a source of shame. That's a celebration when your buddy hasn't seen some shit.
Yeah, we love it.
That gives you you've got a fucking evening planned and shit like that. And that's what's been awesome about this. We hope that you guys had a good time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access, because we got a bunch of other stuff. We got some Michael Mann stuff. We got some Carpenter stuff. We got a bunch of other things on the horizon for Manly Movie Monday. We hope you guys keep it over here. And if you guys want to support the channel, support Manly Movie Mondays, and get a bunch of early and uncut access to all that stuff, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The Patreon links are right down there. They're right there. Listen, you take no. You go, you dust off the cobwebs. Like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy over there. It means the world. It helps people find the channel, all that good stuff. And then also, if you guys want to support us on there, hit us up on the feature film tier on patreon.com/SeanTankTop. We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later.
See ya.
Ciao.